Waterfalls are an iconic and beautiful example of one of nature's greatest gifts, ranging from low to high and wide to narrow. Waterfalls have shown to be spectacular displays of nature that are sure to please the eye. Some famous examples include the Niagara Falls and Victoria Falls. We'll talk about them later. For now, we'll explore the reason behind such magnificent formation. Waterfalls could be found in all sorts of places, from the tropics to the Arctic. They usually form in the upper course of a young river, due to the channel being deep and narrow to allow for the formation. They form where river processes meet the different sediments of river channels. Under the river channel, there are hard rocks piled before some soft rocks. When currents rush down the river channel, it encounters the pile of hard and soft rocks lying beneath. It violently erodes the soft rock via hydraulic action and abrasion. This happens effectively when the river current is high. Over thousands of years, the pile of soft rock weathered away, but the hard rocks, with much higher resistance to erosion, stays firmly in place. This gap allows water to freely flow from the hard rocks downwards, creating a waterfall. This huge kinetic force erodes the rocks below the waterfall, resulting in a plunge pool being formed. This process could take as long as millions of years, depending on the speed and intensity of the river. Over time, the waterfall starts eroding the soft rock layers behind it. It cuts through the layers, forming an overhang below the hard rocks. These hard rocks will slowly lose balance and fall into the plunge pool. The waterfall, with no rocks holding it up, will retreat to the layer of hard rocks behind the first. It would then look like the waterfall has moved upstream. There, the waterfall will continue to drop. Here's the thing, when the waterfall retreats behind, it leaves a steep valley-like gorge, lining the spot where the initial hard rocks have collapsed. If this process repeats over a long period of time, the gorge would have grown in length, feeding off where the fallen hard rocks have stood, and the waterfall would have retreated a long distance back, far away from where it had stood. One splendid example of a waterfall is the Victoria Falls. It is located in southern Africa on the Zambezi River in between Zambia and Zimbabwe. Even though the waterfall descends only to a height of 108 meters, it is a whopping 1,078 meters in width, making it the world's largest sheet of falling water. Clouds of spray can be seen miles from the drop, plummeting into a huge gorge over 100 meters below, a truly magnificent sight to behold. Every waterfall has its own wonders. It's because of those wonders that brought solace and beauty into a chaotic and messy world.